Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Enderal stream. Hello, Hatanashi, Depressed Being, Tommy. I'm glad you all could make it. Thank you all for stopping by. So, if you recall, last time we explored the Living Temple, where one of our good old men mages went insane and tried to kill us. And then we discovered our own corpse. And then we've met with the evil atheist on an island and got our head bashed in. And now we're back. And now we have to find all the machines to complete the device that will make the bad guys go away. So that's what we will be up to today. And as soon as the game finishes booting up, we will get started. Ah yes, as Tommy put them, the roast ghosts. We will get started in just a bit. Alright, let's boot up. Yes, all my homies hate the roast ghost. Oh, they're not that bad. Just getting over that. Ah yes. The active prison. Alright. Okay, so it looks like music that you can let volume up a bit. Okay, that should help. Anyways, I did start 2 side quests, but not the one I was looking for. So I think we will just let them sit for now. They're coming from this waterfall. That's where they're coming from, Tommy. Or Tommy. We should ignore that for now. Anyways, we will continue along the main quest. Actually, there was that DLC quest I ended up not starting. Let me take a pause real quick. I'm going to look up how to start that, like I said I would last week. Sorry about that. Let's do this real quick. Okay, now we'll get started on that quest instead of the main quest. Because for certain reasons, to get the ending I want, we have to make sure this quest is at least partially completed. So we're going to do that now before we proceed any further in the main quest. Hey Ravage! Good to see you. I'm doing very well. How are you? Next, we are going to hop over to the marketplace, where we should be able to start one of the 2 side quests that we need to get the
Can I help you?
quote unquote best ending. whether or not it actually is the best ending is
Things settle
questionable,
themselves.
but...
Idiots.
Oh wait, I think we arrived at the wrong time of day. Ah, darn it. Okay. Yeah, I can't even check the time because this mod does not allow you to wait. It's going good. As you can see, I am both anime cat girl and Skyrim.
We always go to eat.
So, okay. In that case, I think it should be fine if we go a little bit down the main quest. Shouldn't get too far before we can't take anything back. Yes. Yeah, something like that, Tommy. Immersion. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that companion quest.
So, Ira, I heard about what happened on Half Moon Island. It's a wonder you and that mercenary made it back alive. But war, it just seems so unreal. How has it come to this? Now we not only have to fight these High Ones, but also some fanatic who thinks he knows best?
So something I've been considering doing. I want to turn Kalia into an anime character, which I think I can do with one of the mods I've installed. I have not tried it yet, but I think it might be doable. And I kind of want to try turning her into a cute anime girl. Because everything is better with cute anime girls. Anyways, responding to her question, nothing better than an unnecessary war while poised at the brink of extinction is there.
I know you mean that as a joke, but I'm afraid it's not too far from the truth. Tell me, Saira, how is it possible that our beliefs about what's best for mankind are so different? Why are we so eager to be at each other's throats?
Think about these things. So, think about these answers. That's just how humans are. Yeah, but that's not really a perfect answer. Violence often seems like an easy answer, particularly if times are hard as they are now. I think we'll go with this one. I like that answer the most.
Suffering leads to more suffering. Yes, that makes sense. You know what I find so hard to understand? Why there are so few people who actually care. So few people who feel the need to change something like you and I do. There are moments I just feel so powerless. As if we all know that if we keep going like this, we're headed for a catastrophe. But instead of changing course, we just stand by and watch. Do you know the feeling?
Yeah, it's like watching a train wreck, except you're on the train. You mean you don't understand why so many people are so disinterested?
Yes, I mean, is it so hard to see that this world could be such a better place if we'd only care a tiny bit more about something other than what's happening in front of our doorsteps? You understand what I'm trying to say, don't you? You know that feeling too.
But Kalia, half of this problem is being caused by the fact that these people from a different continent care too much. If they cared a little less, we would have a lot fewer problems right now. Hello, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it.
I thought so. Whenever I think about it, I find it so hard not to get angry. Take all those upper city snobs with their colorful garments and exotic perfumes. They could put all that money to such good use if only they wanted to, but no, they don't. because they just don't give a damn about the poor. Sometimes I imagine going down there, grabbing one of them by the collar and dragging them down into the Undercity, and there I'd force them to see, just for once. But even that probably wouldn't help. I guess we only care about the things that directly affect us. Who fights against poverty if he's never suffered from it?
Raise his hand. I do.
No, it's
And that's
not.
admirable.
It should be what everyone does.
That's okay, Connor.
And once again, you've had to listen to another deluge of my whining. I guess I'm just not a person for pleasantries. Sorry.
It has been an entire week. Then don't be. I actually think the word could use more people like you.
Anyway, I need to make some preparations now. Master Bartar requested my support with something, and I shouldn't keep him waiting any longer.
Literally militant atheists who want the world to be destroyed because we think the cleansing will be the evolution of humanity into a higher form. Basically, they're Cerberus, except they're like a full army instead of just like a terrorist organization.
Yes?
Okay. Isn't this it yet? Can we go to the market? Wow. This staircase is incredibly dangerous. Like, wow. Nobody puts a railing on this? People just walk on this on a daily basis? And just think that's alright? Wow. I mean, if this were Genshin, I would find that understandable. I suppose so. Alright.
Yeah?
Now
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Okay. Let's... We can go by these. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I would like some lower level books. These will probably come in handy. My goodness. Why is everyone in this game so rude? It's not everyone. Just most people. Is there anything I can sell? No, it doesn't appear like it. Oh, we can sell this. Don't think we'll need this. These are all kind of worthless.
Walk blessed.
Hello, Bean. I forgive you, but not remind us what we want. But like I said, there is no fungi in this stream.
I have books, scrolls, anything else.
What the heck? They're all just talking. They all just started talking at the same time. What the heck?
Who are you?
Oh, she is the boss
Madame.
of Resident
My
Evil
name.
Village.
Greetings. Do you need a potion to refresh? Oh, how definitely more comfortable than what? A traveling mage. You know, I grew up in a village near Duneville. Actually,
doing well. Thank you very much for asking.
I had a pretty good childhood
If
there.
it's climb
But
and
when I
fish,
discovered
you
my
see,
magical
then
gift,
Walk blessed.
well,
What
let's
can
just
I
put
do
it
for
this
you?
way. It changed how people treated me.
Okay, I'm
Even my
gonna
own
check
parents.
who exactly I'm supposed to talk to here. Mendelis penny pouches. Okay, that's helpful.
May your path always be even.
Walk blessed.
Oh, that's news to me.
Mm-hmm.
Last I checked, I wasn't a giant fungus. There's some poor guy. Where is the guy? I am looking for the Golden Sickles trading post. Oh, here's the bank.
Walk
Yes,
blessed,
I'm
my
found it.
dame. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Of course.
Oh, hey. That house is a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. Okay. If I hadn't bought all those scrolls, I'd actually be able to afford it right now. Hmm. We'll go earn some money, and then we'll come back and buy that thing.
Walk blessed, and don't forget. Walk blessed.
We're just gonna use up some of these leveling books.
My dame. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
Now
Would you
we're
like
gonna
to
go
open a personal
back
vault? Or perhaps even
for
acquire... Hello?
that quest giver that I still can't find for some reason.
Yes?
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends who have providing
Is
magic.
it here? No. Golden Sickle? No.
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast in Duneville.
Come to Yorinto Shamgas and buy fish. Only the best and fresh from the ready.
Oh, over here maybe? Ah, yes. We're going to this part. I'm going for nothing here.
Hungry for arcane secrets?
Ah,
I have
Tommy.
books, scrolls, potions,
You have not met
anything
the
for friends who
Skyrim
have providing
disease.
magic.
Okay, now seriously,
If it's climb and
I
fish,
have
you
no
see.
idea where
Yes?
this person is supposed to
Madame?
be.
Peek.
The wiki says they're supposed to be in the Ark Marketplace, which is where I am, but I can't find him. Come on, Mickey. Golden Sickles Trading. Oh, wait. He's in. Okay, so it's one of the buildings.
Fruits,
Okay.
vegetables, bread fresh
Now,
from
so
the
we have
oven.
to
Treat
check
yourself.
recruit?
all the buildings.
That's just how it is.
Well, wonderful.
Everything was better in the old days.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Madame? I see.
Then see you around, pal.
Here? wait, we can use the local map. Oh, here it is.
Yes, of course.
So on the other side of this.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Golden sickle.
Work.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Walk blessed.
Not quite. Oh, trading post. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so keep going down this way. Is it here? Wait, let me use those books as a spot. Is this it? Yes, it is. Yes, we found it, everyone. Yay!
Yes?
Ah, yes, Mendel's penny pouches. What exactly is this place? The Golden Sickle?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? The Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power. From day to... Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. Well, that's simple. Whoever, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust. Yes? There's always work. But if the Sickle were to trust every day laborer who came up, if you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple. Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to. What?
Okay.
Blessed.
I started a quest and it immediately finished.
If only that man knew a thing or two about relying. Walk blessed.
Okay. I guess I met the requirements for the quest already.
Are you joking? Are you just plain stupid? You haven't helped anyone yet. Don't waste my time.
Move
okay.
along.
Apparently I did.
Ah, you're a day laborer, aren't you? But it's your lucky day. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelis what a great addition to the Sickle you'd be.
Somewhere in the trading post is a little vague. Do you remember where you last saw it?
Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help. Fine. That's a deal. Good luck.
Well then. This is literally the thing I hate the most in this game. I am checking the wiki. Because, yeah, screw looking through this entire place. Let's see.
She-Ra.
Here. Go up here.
Now, a good pipe of peace weed.
Okay,
Why is that stuff so expensive?
No, I jump over here. Okay. Here, is your necklace?
Yeah, as if.
Okay.
Show me. Aha! However it got there. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Mendelis will only hear the best from me.
Okay, and I need recommendations from 2 of them.
If only that man knew a thing or two.
How did you find for... How do you look for random things?
Move along.
With no quest marker. Okay, we're looking for the other guy. Neo Rogash. Yes, this is the guy. I'm looking to start working for the sickle. Anything I can help
Oh,
you with?
you want to impress good old penny pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do. He stinks like a bloody vatter and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Hey, but they lack the firm hand. I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
You want me to beat up a beggar? Forget it.
Glad to hear that. You have my recommendation. That was a test, and you passed it. Decency's a rare sight these days, and you just proved you have it. Now let me get back to work.
There
Yes?
I lent a hand where I could. Do I have enough recommendations now?
Let's see. Doria said you're honest and not afraid to get... Gunham doesn't know who you are. You should... Old Rogash said you're a path-abiding... Well, that's not enough yet. Go see if any others have work for you.
I have to help 3 of them? Gosh darn it, Wiki, you lied to me. You said that I only had to help 2 of them. Ah. Oh wait, I need to talk with everyone. Okay, so I didn't talk to them every time. That was my mistake.
Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier. He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can...
Yes, I'm going to stab the wiki. Okay, so I guess I have to do this too. Honestly, it's pretty much the same distance. Oh wait, Northern Heartland, okay.
You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
Walk blessed.
So we'll take the Mirror Tower to Northern Heartland, and from there, we will, run over to the place that we need to go to and deliver this to the paper, and then we can finally start the actual quest. I love it.
So much to do, so little time.
Yes? Walk blessed, my lady. Sure. Where to?
Okay, so from here we need to go south.
Hello.
Then east. And of course we have to fight everything and their mother on the way there. Lovely. I didn't have to kill that bunny. I just don't like it. Oh, I have to go north from here. What did the bunny do to me? It insulted my mother. So I had to kill it. It was speaking in a frequency too high for human ears, so you couldn't hear it. Yes, the bunny tongue is not to be underestimated. It was a very rude bunny. And so I must...
Hi, Warwick. Any luck with the vermin?
Don't remind me. The other day some dimwit traveler...
Ah, excellent. Many thanks, madame.
Nonsense, of course.
Okay, and now we use the teleport scroll.
3 days later, those bloody beasts were back through new holes.
Surprise, surprise. Hope you didn't pay him.
Well, you see, Tommy,
It was very
that's because
convincing.
bunnies were away from the
I was desperate.
Okay. Now we go find that guy again. Oh, I think bunnies run away from missiles. Yes. Bunnies don't run toward the missiles.
Huh? Yes, you do. Thanks for helping.
Walk blessed.
I was just making that up, Tommy. Don't take that seriously.
Dorius, Gunham said you're old rogash. That's an impressive result. But still, we can use you. You can start as soon as you want to.
Okay.
Yes?
I'm ready for more work. What can I do for you?
Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is something. Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may... Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the... Right. But I need someone who can do it discreetly. Because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. Handle it properly, and it won't be to your disadvantage.
So what if Hafner's fields stay barren? What will you do?
Kill the contract, of course. A farmer who doesn't deliver is of no worth to us.
Makes sense.
It does, unfortunately.
Alright, I'll find out what's causing this barrenness.
That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
Okay, I have to stay low, but I don't really know how I'm supposed to secretly find out what's causing a farm to be barren.
Walk
Just to
blessed.
say, just in case. Let's see where we're supposed to go. Ah, yes. Basically where we just were. Okay. This time we'll go to the Myron Tower at the Farmer's Coast.
Treat yourself.
Myron Tower. We'll pop over to the Farmer's Coast. And then we'll head up.
Yeah.
Well, madame. Walk blessed, my lady. Where do Walk blessed, friend. Where? Sure. Where to?
Farmer's Coast.
So much to do, so little time.
I seem to be clipping through my driving a little bit. But that's okay. No one
Greetings.
saw anything, and therefore it's okay. So I have to go south west. Walk west is new to Enderal. This is a completely different setting from Skyrim, so the customs are different. Nobody says walk less than Skyrim. Oh, that looks interesting. It's some kind of shed. Dairy. Okay. A lot of hay you got there, sir. Sounds goofy as heck. Tommy, how dare you insult their traditions? I'm sorry. Okay, it's the rats. How dare you insult their cultural traditions? Oh, okay, no, you will insult goofy ones? That's mad disrespectful. This smell, what is that?
What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is my property.
Okay. Well, it's never good when you see text appear in the middle of your screen. I'm just passing by. Do you happen to know where Borik's farm is?
Borik's farm? Just go south from here. It's not far. I have to go. Walk blessed. What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. Of course, my dame. I'm sorry.
Investigate the strange smell. In the room near half. Okay. Suddenly, I'm investigating a ruin. Didn't expect to be doing this? Oh, look, I'm dead. I don't think this is it, just something tells me. Uh-oh. Am I supposed to like walk up through the top? Yeah, this looks like a little parkour thing. Okay. Well, you see, Tommy, it said the smell was familiar. Not just that it was stinky. Uh-oh. Wild mage. Okay. We'll step in the back real quick. Anything valuable? I can sell that. That's a little valuable.
飽きましたね。
Ah, there's money in the chest. Perfect. Oh, Fist of the North. Interesting. Rune Borax. Oh yeah, that's a little valuable. You can sell that. We should have enough for a house soon. Okay. Time to go exploring this room filled with undead. Nothing suspicious going on here, folks. Absolutely nothing. Can we open this door? Yes, we can. Nothing here. Okay, there's a chest. Oops, a little bit of money and a lockpick. But nothing else too interesting there. Open this gate. Anything here? Oh, a floating chest. Fancy. There's some potions in there. Oh, I see no skeleton. Goodbye. Okay, no more skeletons. Well, we do have starships. Oh no, I lied. There's fungi on this stream. Anything else? See? Okay. That seems to lead further down. Let's check out this one first. Oh no, look at all this fungi. Okay. Oh, that's a big chest. But the lock isn't very good, so there's probably not anything too great in here. Sauce. Oh, what the? Where did that guy come from? I totally did not see him. Huh. Dead end. Now what? Oh, do we have to jump down? Oh dear. Well, I guess we'll save, and then we'll jump down the hole. Ooh, almost died there. Let's see. What have we got here? A lot more fungus. Not much. This is, oh yeah, okay, that's enough. First we gotta kill this guy. We go this way or that way? Oh no, this is where we came from. Laser soldier? Unfortunately, no, Tommy. There are no lasers in Enderal that I know of, anyways. Ooh, that's a chest. We'll search the chest. Not really. They're for enchanting things. Equipment, mostly. Oh, that is valuable. And of course, I am over encumbered. Let's put some stuff away. There's nothing else in. Let's get that in. I cannot find anything else. The map does not show us anything. No. Do I have to find a way to this door? There should be a way through this door somewhere. Oh, lever. Duh. Yeah, wait, this is. Destroy the motherfuckers. Oh my gosh, this really is Resident Evil. Is that something that? Is this it?
It's pointless. Even if you kill the mother shroom, the spores will stay in Hafner's soil. For the next 10 years, at least. Hopefully longer.
Resident Evil Village is all about this evil fungus.
Menhir Harius. But that doesn't matter anymore. Aye, well spotted. So go ahead, take me in, beat me up, whatever. Hope you feel good about it.
Isn't this usually the part where you hold a speech? And would you try to convince me of your innocence?
Why would I? Let this fucking son of a Vatir starve to death. And his children, too. That's the good thing about the Golden Sickle, you know. As path-abiding and pious as they pretend to be, in the end they only care about the coin.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Explain
To what
yourself.
end? I bet you've got it all figured out by now, haven't you? The evil Eterna ruined Malphus punishes me for me sins. That stunt has always worked well for him, even back then.
Back then? So I'm guessing you knew
Hafner. He pretends to be a stupid farmer, but he isn't. Not at all. Yes, I know him. We both grew up at the farmer's coast, and it's where we'll die. A little earlier than I thought, but still.
In other words, you're what? Childhood friends? Really? Backstab you?
That's a nice word for it. I take it you know everything has gone to shit around here over the past 2 years, with all these brigands, the animals, and the living dead. Well, guess what? It's us farmers who feel it the most. And even worse, with every caravan that gets robbed, the craftsmen inside the city put less trust in us small men and prefer to buy from Borek with his well-armed, escorted caravans instead.
And what does that have to do with Hafner?
I'm getting there. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The 2 most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan. Elegonus Brewstrong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me.
But Hafner was.
He did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. It would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? He poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisoned me cattle.
Okay, so someone killed your cows. What makes you so sure it was Hafner?
That miserable pissbag didn't even bother to deny it. Sorry, Mynheer, that's just how the world works. But of course, that's only what he said to me. To everyone else, he was so sorry for what had happened to me.
So your friend Hafner ruined you just to get your place on Bork's caravan? That's drastic.
Drastic. Aye, that's one way to put it. For 6 months now, you haven't sold anything. But, you know, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it, while Hafner lives on like just before. The god responsible for the farmer's coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons, all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless.
And that's why you planted the mushrooms here and lighted Hafner's field. You wanted revenge.
It took me a long time to do this, and it has cost me. But still, it was worth it. Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face.
Well, what has it cost you?
The spores. I'm no arcanist, but they've taken their toll on me too. And me sight has gotten worse, and I've had these headaches for weeks now. But still, that's a small price to pay for justice.
So what brave ending did you have planned to get me out of this?
There's only one way to end this.
Which of these options should we pick? If what you just said is true, that changes a lot. Hafner should face justice for what he's done. I see that you've done this, but still, I doubt it was a good idea.
Probably it wasn't, but no point in crying over spilled milk, is there? I've done what I've done, and you've made your judgment.
Let's get out of here. I will get penny pouches in the guard and explain what happened.
Good luck with that. But... alright, I'll come with you. If not for you, then for me children. Back there's a trap door. It will lead us outside. Go if you're ready. I'll follow.
Okay, where's this trap door? What was the very last thing he said?
But that's a lie! Mynheer, what's gotten into you? I thought we were friends.
Lie or not, I don't see what that changes about the situation you're in. Hafner, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. Our cooperation is over.
But... no, this is not fair. How can you say the sickle respects the righteous path and at the same time let me fall victim to this intrigue? What about me kids? Me wife? What am I supposed to tell them?
You fucking liar!
Put that away, now!
You're a disgrace.
What in Malthus's name has gotten into you, Mynheer? I just don't understand.
These farmers are your employees, Contour Master. What do you want me to do? Decide or I'll take in both of them.
What? But...
shut up!
As I said, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon, Hafner. We'll have to look for another supplier. Curious, you said your cows are all dead?
Aye.
The sickle will provide you with a loan. 500 pennies. Go see Landlord Boric with the money. He will sell you new cattle.
What?
I think
We will expect your
She
first
was just-
delivery 2 moons from now.
the voice actor
You will
was-
sell it to us at half price for the
messed up
next
the
3 years.
pronunciation very
After that, we will
like,
see.
just
My
mispronounced it very
Dane,
badly.
take Hafner into custody and see what there is to Hurius' story. The sickle will cover your expenses for this.
Understood. And Tirius? If he really did poison Hafner's field, he should face the tribunal for that.
Well, that's for you to decide. But we don't yet know what drove Hurius to do it. Everybody knows what the spores can do to your sanity. Plus, if Hafner really did poison his cows, the tribunal might consider a mild sentence. For now, just take Hafner.
All right. Hirius, you will hear from us. Hafner, come with me.
But you can't do this. I have a family.
Do I have to force you?
It won't end like this, Mynheer. I swear it.
Actually, it will.
Why have you done this?
Don't ask. And don't think this is over. You will face consequences for what you've done. But still, if your story turns out to be true, I'm sure the sentence will be mild. Now go back to your farm. You will hear from us about the loan.
Aye. Thank you, Madame. I will not forget what you've done.
One word.
Okay.
Why?
That was an interesting little quest.
I
Why?
applaud your heroism. But you were paid to find the cause of the barrenness and report. If you really plan on advancing in the sickle, you should leave your ideals. You may think that, yes. But until the deal with Hurius bears fruit, it will cost us dearly. Plus, until he's able to deliver, we will have to buy from landlord Boric again, and he charges twice as much as the small farmers do. We lost, full scale.
Oh, like my first speech check. Look, even if this deal wasn't worth it economically, people will learn of the sickle's benevolence. That will make it for your loss.
My benevolence? You know what? You might be right about that. All right, you will get paid in full this time. But try to leave your goodwill elsewhere next time. There's no place for it in our trade. Unfortunately.
Borg? You have a road near you called Borg? One sec, guys. I'm going back to the wiki. I wanna read what happens if you take the other ending. Okay. Well, it looks like we got the best ending out of that, so we can call that one mission accomplished. I'm gonna head back to Ark. And see what we can do for the next quest. How much did we get paid exactly? Not that much. Okay, that shouldn't surprise me.
My Dane.
But, okay, so we need it to be daytime. So,
Evening.
Yeah, we can't talk to
Seen
the
that
merchants
coming.
here.
I always told her.
Once it's daytime, we can go dump some of our loot at the market.
Yes? Now, if it isn't the hero of the Hurius story turned out to be true. Hafner really did poison his cows. The stable boy saw him do it, but was too afraid to report it. So, anyway, concerning your question, yes, there is more to do. Well, it's simple. At the moment, there's a caravan on its way to Ark, carrying Duneville fruit and peaceweed. Well, that's up to you to find out. Just follow the road. You'll find them eventually. Good luck.
Okay. Lovely. I love it when we just... Okay. We're gonna sleep until... We're gonna sleep until morning. I'm glad I can actually use the beds in here. This is my first time sleeping in Enderal. All this time, I've been playing this. Ever since we first washed up on the beach, we've been going without sleep. We have crippling insomnia.
Greetings.
Yes?
All this with bags under our eyes. Okay. You find a merchant?
Madame?
Yeah?
There you go.
What do you want? No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
So that... So this... Spoon. There. And so is alchemy stuff. I don't want to sell that. I'm gonna sell this. I'll sell this. This is all just worthless junk. Okay. Well, that's about as much as we can get. Yeah.
Walk blessed.
Wow, that guy is not happy.
Huh? Can I help you?
Walk blessed.
Okay. Yeah, there was. Fog sponge. Okay. I need to walk along this road. So, we'll just, we will just,
Rana Shalom, fair lady. Are you looking for
leave via the front gate.
Huh?
Well, I think it's a kind of,
Madame?
like,
Huh? What do you want?
you know how they're like sea sponges? Like, it's the name of a animal as opposed to, like, an actual thing that's supposed to soak up fog. Like, it's a sponge that grows in the fog.
Ahoy.
Yeah, sponges were originally animals. Then learned how to make artificial sponges. But yeah, in the old days, people made sponges from animals.
Ahoy.
And that's why they're called sponges. And now you know. Oh, that's this one is we're focusing. No, they're animals. Kingdom Animalia. Oh yes, we're speaking of animals. Ah yes, you know me, a nature girl. My mere existence destroys
Ça va
any
courir,
ecosystem
Alex.
that I'm in. Oh, okay.
Brass.
What the heck?
Than.
Okay. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Oh wow, this thing costs 1,000. Do you have viewers? Have any equipment? If we can sell this, I know we can't sell it at that price, but that might be enough to buy us our house. I really dislike how long it takes for the teleport scroll to work. That could go a lot faster. Move myself up a bit. There we go.
You're not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
You're not from here, are you?
I just don't see enough.
I heard you talk. I just felt like I wanted to see more of myself.
Walk blessed.
The caravan was ambushed. Everyone's dead.
I beg your pardon?
They made camp in a clearing near the desert. It seems 2 people took the entire caravan.
Wait. By the righteous path. The guildmaster must learn of this at once. And, wait, what did you say these assassins look like?
They were veiled, and they didn't speak at all. Some language I've never heard before.
Huh. Was their armor all black? And did they speak a language that sounded like gibberish to you?
Yes.
Petrified. By Malthus. This is worse than I expected.
Oh dear. But you expected something to happen, didn't you? This wasn't an ordinary caravan. Tell me the
I don't
truth.
like your tone. But if your life depends on it, no, it wasn't. And yes, I was afraid something might happen, but nothing like this. The entire caravan murdered. The hired killers, the best of their kind. Have you never heard of them? Well, apparently their temple, as they call it, But now is not the time for history lessons. Whoever has enough money... As I said, Guildmaster DeLorean needs to learn about this. Did you find anything on the corpses? Documents, perhaps?
Oh no, we have to turn this in. Rhodos, the caravan leader, had this amulet on him. It looks valuable.
Rhodos' amulet. Oh, by Malphus. DeLorean, give me back that letter. We have to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Thanks. Here, take this. It's a paycheck, and you can hand it in at the bank. Now, excuse me. I have to make some arrangements. Oh, by the seven, this is not going to be pleasant.
Okay. Well, at least we got a paycheck. Let's see how much money we made off of that. Hopefully it's...
Greetings.
Okay, so he said we had to go to the bank. Where was the bank again? There it is.
Come to your rental
Okay,
shop.
so it's actually right next to the quest marker.
Only the best.
Oh wait, no, it is the quest marker. That's helpful.
Walk blessed, my dame. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Very well. We will need a 100 penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like.
Fine, here are 100 pennies. I would like to withdraw 90.
Damn it! I didn't expect it. But fine, how does the saying go? Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed. To make a deposit... and should you acquire any shareholdings? Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a woman of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you.
Wait, what now?
Well, comes a point.
Walk blessed, my dame. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
I have a paycheck from Nicolay's penny pouches.
Penny pouches? So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your money. Hello. How may I be of service?
Well, that was some money. We still need like about another 350 until we can buy that house.
Some shifts never end.
Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. The word of the stunt you pulled with those petrified got around. Mael DeLorean himself in the guild house just on the other side of the street. Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
The cat ears have visits? Yes, they do.
Greetings.
You're very good visits.
Hello.
Right. Hello. Who's this person I'm supposed to talk to? Upstairs.
Take a seat.
Here he is. Oh. Guess we gotta sit down. It was unlocking. Do we have to wait for him to walk all the way over there? Yes, we do. Oh, wonderful.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Mael DeLorean, by my path, Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
Chocola,
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
The quartermaster suspected as much. He didn't seem very happy for me, to be honest.
That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was... I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task. Even he should see that.
What exactly does that mean? Serve as a protector?
The same as working for the trading post. Only you promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that. Good. Can you read and write? Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start.
Do we actually have a contract? Contract of the Golden Sickle. I hereby pledge to serve the Merchants Guild of the Golden Sickle as Protector until the revocation of this document. This includes to respect of the Guild statutes and drawing law in the righteous path, to never act against the Sickle or its members and or its business partners, to always adequately represent the Sickle. This includes the above-mentioned rules as well as decent and ethical behavior. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's pretty reasonable.
Yes? Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for... Before I tell you, I have to ask you something. Good. I take it you've heard about... Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Calais, succeeded in restoring... It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices were spicy. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over. And it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written Well, finding that out will be part of your job. Calayans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
Okay. So we've been promoted, but we're still running errands. Of course.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around.
Okay, let's go here. We should just follow where the...
Yes?
Can I help you?
Yes, we were promoted to elite airman.
Oh, she no talk to dull. In all bad, talk to other. Emissary. The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Duel can remember, but she needs to help his memory. Duel's memory. Powerful man. Fine. Duel want no trouble. She has what she came here for. Go now.
Okay, so we have to go to the bathhouse.
Yes?
Off to the bathhouse we go. I can't believe we had to actually, pass a speech check for that guy.
Can I help you?
Correct. Well, this is an anime, but we still still do have
Greetings.
a house nonetheless.
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer. And I'm gonna explore.
Hello.
Walk blessed, walk blessed. Has my dame come to indulge in the... Or is my dame simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, she will be required to pay a toll of 57 pennies.
Actually, I'm looking for someone. His name is the John Achillean. Any chance he's around here somewhere?
Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
So much to do, so little time.
Let her in. I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover yourself.
Let's talk downstairs, shall we? I want to indulge in these beautiful springs for as long as I can.
It won't be necessary. I only came to leave her a message.
By the 7. Wipe that uptight look off your face and come on down.
Okay. Good thing I saw the never moved version of the body. Otherwise, I'd have to censor all this.
What is it? Are you coming? Well, if you want. So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days no one has. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness, lost ones in the forests, crazed brigands. Phew!
Anyways, my Aunt Lauren gave me a letter for you.
Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with Deloran himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Deloran I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message.
My pleasure. Hopefully it will be the last one.
Charming. One more thing before you go. You're Enderal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Mirren. I haven't been here for long.
Of course, that was it. And how is it that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle?
Well, the sickle pays well.
Uh-huh. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. And apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city. I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good chat.
Is she like an extra companion? Oh, well you see, Tommy, I have a body mod installed, and it comes in nude and not nude versions. And for the sake of this playthrough, I installed the not nude version. Because just in case something like this happened, for you, I could spare some time.
Now, aren't you subtle? Then walk blessed. As
I was under the impression only the two companions would have have an opinion of you. But that woman was having like an opinion thing.
From around here, are you? I know that accent.
So
Between dark.
you should have a third companion. I was unaware of the DLC adding another companion. Okay. She teleported here and she's closed. Wait a minute. This is like the outfit.
The best wine in
This is
all of
one-
Enderal.
this is one
Come,
of
give it a
the
try.
Outfits from Witcher 3, I think.
No, look at that. You came. So, what's your take on this contemporary sample of Chilean dancing? That can mean... Anyway, how about a sip of wine? Rounds are on me.
Fine vintage.
That's just how it is.
Walk blessed.
Come, take a seat. So, before we move on to more pleasant topics, there is one thing I need to get off my chest. I heard of the, paper chase you had to go through to find me.
You're talking about that sailor, right?
I know, he's pulled that stunt on others before. He speaks perfect nail, by the way. That whole "I only stupid Chilean" thing is part of the act. In that sense. But anyway, what brought you here? Just where exactly from Nerim are you from? I'm curious.
It's a long story. Are you sure you want to know?
That's why I asked. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, this is precisely why I find it so interesting that so many people accuse us Chileans of being greedy. We've got Nerim, which was recently split into 3 and devastated. Then there's Kira, with its fabled free thinking in universities. But every 2 weeks, there's a new attempt at revolution with at least 3 dozen corpses. And don't get me started on Ark to Arizale or this place. What I'm trying to say is, yes, there's poverty on the Blue Islands. On Chile, and yes, neither Morala nor the Elder Council tell us what to do, and no matter how dire the circumstance... So it's basically the opposite of this excuse for a country.
So in other words, in Chile, anybody who tries hard enough can make their own fortune.
Anybody can become rich, famous, or, if they want to, live an eremite's life on the beach. Then sure, there are exceptions. But in my experience, those who never made it brought it on themselves.
You need to convince me. I'd like to learn more.
I know. That's why you're different from the rest of the people here. You know, I know what it means to have to fight for something. Unlike that snot DeLorean, I wasn't born with a bag of gold stuffed up my ass. But instead of wallowing in self-pity or listening to the priests talk about how everything gets better once you're dead, I took responsibility for my own fate.
And you made it to an emissary for the Blue Island Coalition. You've certainly come a long way.
I have, and I'm only getting started. You should see them. All these losers who I grew up with. Yes, they were dealt a tough hand, but instead of grabbing fate at its throat, they just went through their lives with their heads bowed and nodding at everyone. I'll never understand how people can be that way. Anyway, let's not go further into this. I'd say we make a cut here, shall we? It's late and I should see how my crew is doing. It was a pleasure, Protector. Until next time.
Walk
Okay,
blessed.
so I have no idea who that shit is,
you make of it.
but I presume it would be worth spending the time with her. I would be very surprised if she's actually like a third companion. But maybe I'll read about her on the wiki after the stream.
Huh? Can I help you?
Well, I like knowing what I'm getting
Walk blessed,
myself
madame.
into. So, if I get the chance, I'd like to read about it on the
Just
wiki
have
first.
to... Yes?
delivered your message to the emissary, the job. She has accepted your invitation.
She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. Now you'll get your pay. I will contact you if your services are needed once again, which will most likely be very soon.
I see. Farewell.
Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijam. What's your take on her?
Work.
Capable, I suppose. Insatiable.
Most Kalayans are, as long as it serves their ends. Now go. You'll hear from me.
Oh, he is like that. Oh, I think I know what's going on now. This is like a faction thing, and in the end you'll have to pick one of the two sides. So we have to pick between the ruthless capitalists and the religious capitalists. So, honestly, not too much of a choice there. The guildmaster told you
Of course. Your pay for having a chit-chat with that woman. Here, I think that... Well, are you the eager one? Does all that money whet your appetite? But no, not at the moment. Oh, hang on. Landlord Boric recently complained about rats in his granary, and we agreed to send him a ratter. That would be a job for you. I can't do that. Yes?
Guildmaster DeLorean sent me. It's about this new protector. Do you know where she is?
I suppose you're talking about me?
Yeah, as if.
Of course, sorry. It's just... I didn't know what you looked like. Master DeLorean wishes to see you, my dame. At once, he said. It seemed to be something important.
Why? What's this about? The caravan?
Forgive me, my sir, but I don't know.
Uh-huh. Then it seems someone else has to take care of the rats. Off you go. The guildmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Okey-dokey. Well, at least we don't have to go kill rats. But I think we finally have enough money to buy our house. Yes, we have over 6,000 pennies. Which means it is time to head to the bank.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Where is that bank again?
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Huh? Can I help you? They just sit on their ass.
6,000. Not 600.
And hope things settle themselves.
It'd be nice if it was only 600.
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
Apples,
Yes, it is.
Walk blessed, my dame. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
Tommy. 6,000 pennies would be $60. There's 100 pennies in a dollar.
Of course.
Tommy. Tommy. How do I want to name my house?
Well, there comes a point.
Walk blessed.
You just have to live.
Hello. How may I be of service?
I'd call you a calculator brain, But you're kind of failing at the one thing that calculators are supposed to do, so maybe not the best term to describe you at this moment.
As I said, without samples, I just can't say, my sir. I am sorry.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
It's okay, Tommy. It's just a little math mistake.
There you are. Thank you for coming so quickly.
Yes, only a single zero. Who cares about the difference between $660? I mean, I wouldn't mind paying $600 for a video game on Steam.
Look for yourself.
What is this about? There is a almost naked man in here.
Rhodus Trevian. I still remember when he was first hired in the trading post. Similar to the way you were. Do you remember him? He led the caravan that was ambushed by those assassins. Rhodus was an urchin child from the Undercity. But unlike the others, he chose to fight his way out of it. Eventually, he made it in. He was a disciplined, honest young man. Yet despite all his ambition, he never sought to surpass his path.
Sounds like he was important to you.
He was a good person, always striving. I still remember when I know it was you that brought it back to the trading post. I think it would have meant a lot to him, knowing that it isn't rotting somewhere in the desert sands.
But why did you come?
Suffice it to say, Do you remember him? We found traces of poison in some of the corpses.
Okay.
Traces of Chilean poison.
Chilean poison? But those assassins, those petrified were the ones who ambushed the caravan. I saw it.
The petrified are sellswords, pathless and despicable people. But in the end, they are weapons, tools. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, who sent them?
So you think the Blue Islands Coalition has something to do with the ambush? That woman, Onaleus.
You say that so lightly. I think it's about time you learn the reason the Blue Island Coalition is here is a bargain. Have you ever heard of the Green Scarabaeus, the idol of Morala?
I think so. It's a relic, isn't it? A talisman, apparently crafted by the Lightborn Morala herself.
The goddess of Kile, yes. The Scarabaeus is made of a very rare gem that makes it one of the most valuable jewels in the civilized world. Well, as you might have figured, it was originally a Chilean who possessed it. Ralius Davul, to be precise, the founder of the Blue Island Coalition himself, and at that time, one of the richest men on Ven.
But now the Chileans are here. So, does that mean the Golden Sickle owns this idol now?
Yes. I will spare you the details of how that came to be, but be assured that it was the result of hard and path-abiding work. However, the Blue Island Coalition contacted us about 6 moons ago, shortly after the Chilean Civil War was over. They want to buy the idol from us.
And you agreed? That is what Onaleus is here for?
It is. To be honest, the fact that the Chileans, in all their greed, were forced to sell the symbol of their own. But I suppose you also know that our country, Enderal, has seen better times. And of course, and before you ask, it is not as if we have to fear for our existence. But there are certain expenses we simply have to cover. Yes. Have you ever been to the Undercity? The House of the Apothecari? The Pest House, as it is lovingly called. The Sickle maintains it. And with the current economical situation, we do our duty. And from this day, Being of righteous path also means taking Rhoda certainly helped me see the Undercity with different eyes, yes. But that's not all.
Okay, so they like run a charity house. Like a charity health clinic.
Yes.
Hats off, that is generous. And am I right to assume that this caravan carried the Scarabus?
You are. It was foolish. But we thought a regular caravan would be less likely to draw attention. It was a mistake. I'm responsible for many good men and women that are now dead, including Rhodas. But be that as it may, we owe it to them to find the one who did this. And if the Blue Island Coalition really is behind it, then...
If the Galeans really are behind this, do you really think they would simply steal the idol? And use Galean poison? That would be way too obvious.
You're right, but we have to be sure.
So what are you planning on doing? The apothecary said something about samples.
Correct. We have to reconstruct the poison, and that's why I need you. It's called Dural Van, and it's made of 3 substances. Netherland thistles. According to the apothecarius, the thistles can be found in Golden Forest, and the stinger... Here. This should cover your expenses. And you have my word. If you help the sickle in this matter, your reward will be generous.
Because it was one of the lines spoken by the old guy, the old wizard in the last stream. I want to find out who's behind this as much as you do. This is not about
That's an
money.
admirable attitude. Here's a list of the ingredients. This should be self-evident, but still. Not a single word to the Kalayan. Rash accusation. Good luck, Protector. Yes? What about him? My relationship? What do you mean by that? Substitute son? By the righteous path, you say what is on your... You know, hardly anyone When I grew up, it was different. Yes, I was... Rhoda saw that. He kept on going despite his fate. In a way, but that doesn't mean I treated him any differently. And he would not have expected me to either. Whoever hired these sellswords will pay, no matter the price.
Okay. Unfortunately, it seems like we've now been set on a fetch quest. Okay. Okay, bye, Antonucci. Good luck. Wait a minute, don't I have a teleport scroll to Doomville? Yes, I do. Have a good day, Antonucci.
Well...
Okay, so first objective, obtain Twilight Sap.
Oi, you again. How are you holding up? Everything all right?
Ha! Can't complain. Did you hear the news?
In all bed, sorry.
You just gotta kick their asses from time to time. That's just how it is.
Huh?
I'm looking for dawnflower extract. I was told you might have some.
Dawnflower extract? Yes, I do indeed. It's a rarity these days, however. 110 pennies a vial. No negotiating. Well, it's your call. Huh? Dawnflower extract? Yes, I do. Perfect.
Okay,
A pleasure to do business with
I
you.
guess we have no choice but to let it go. We do not have a lot of money left.
Drag on forever.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to dip into our personal funds for this mission. And considering I have very little of it, that might
I
be a
won't
problem.
repeat myself. Sod off.
Where do I get? How do I get to the Mario Tower?
You tell me what has happened.
Didn't you hear what the captain said? This is Dunville, not Ark. Things are run differently around here.
Wait, how do I leave? Hang on a second. How do I get in here?
War.
Oh, okay.
Centuries.
Huh?
Up here we go. Do we go this way to get to the Myra Tower? No, not very. It is called Doomville, so it's not exactly surprising. No, it's a sandstorm, Tommy. Why would there be snow in the desert? Look, we're almost here. Oh, no, that's the... Oh, here we are. Alright. Let's figure out where we need to go next. Search for dust maggot. Oh my. Okay. Well, I guess we just have to wander the desert. Yeah, there's no fast travel point near that, so I guess I have no choice except to wander the desert.
Yes.
Wow, these mountains. It's vaguely deserty music. Every game with a desert region has this. Okay, thanks. That's, excellent. Oh, like a rhino or something. Okay, well, it's reasonable. That location is actually reasonably close. Oh, that pile of corpses just spontaneously exploded. Goodbye. arrow, and it flies towards you instead of away from you. That is indeed how physics works. Let's see how a slingshot does. Okay, that time he just falls down. Oh yes, the Mucusum Dunes. Oh. Oh! That's nice. Robots. Yeah, those are robots. They're built by the same people who built the spaceship.
Finally, some fun.
Oh look, more robots and people to kill.
You'll fucking burn for this, I swear!
Oh, you will burn for it. Literally, because my scythe is enchanted. Ooh, silver steel bow. Bow, rather. That is quite valuable. Thank you for donating your weapons to my soul bed. Oh my, what's in here? Oh my. Oh, that is a lot of undead. Okay, interesting. A little too nasty for you to tell me? Well, that guy's got a lot of armor. Lord of the last ones. Well, that guy's got some good equipment on him. Ow. When you trigger the trap, and then it hits you anyways. Grave caves. Okay, I'm gonna see that what the other path is. There's nothing over here. Oh wait. Some scrolls. I guess that's it for over here. Grave caves. Oh my. Did we just stumble into a necromancer lair or something? That splits. Fire guy down at the end there. Oh! Something exploded on me. Oh yeah, the corpses. Open the door. See if there's anyone here. Oh, big chest.
簡単ですね。
Decent amount of valuables in here. Oh, master chest. There should be something decent in here. Just 123 coins. I mean, that's not bad, but I was hoping for something a little bit better behind the master rock. Okay, we'll check down the side paths now. What's this way? We have skeletons, ghosts, and ghost stampers. Looks like we got some kind of ancient temple down here. Yeah, that's a good point. This place is a little too green for a desert. I don't like that rattling sound. That arrow just bounced right off him, but he died anyway, so that's okay. Okay, anything over here? Wow, this place is big. This place is a lot bigger than I was expecting. I missed. How did I miss? Oh, and the kill cam's bugged me out. Great, I love it when it does that. Gonna take this one. Circlet of light magic. Coin stack. Okay, well, that was only 8 coins apparently. Not the best. Another big chest.
簡単ですね。
Okay. Yes, carrying too much to be able to run. What can we put away? Oh, we'll just stick all this junk in there. I guess they aren't too noticeable if you don't know they're already there. Well, I guess that's it for here. For this dungeon. Oh wait, no, there's that other path. gone down here yet. Okay. I'll go down this path, and then we'll follow the doors. Anything around here? No. Oh, there's some good things over there. What's this? That was a trap that I miraculously avoided. Oh no, exactly. Okay, whatever. Let's see what's down here. Well, you see, the arrow still does physical damage on top of the elemental damage that it also does. It's like an arrow trap. It's just shooting a bunch of arrows. This is the boss fight. Not much of a boss fight. Oh, jeez. This is a lot of valuables on it. Okay, works out for me. Is there any way back? No? It looks like that's it. I guess that was our objective. Alright. We'll just make our way out of the cave. And then we'll end the stream. At least you had a lot of good loot on him. That's always appreciated. Okay. Well, that is it for today's stream. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you Tommy, Hatanashi, Depressed Bean, Jason for tuning in. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 8 p.m. It will be more Mass Effect. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a good night. Good night everyone.